Boxing fans, this is Danny Mendez from Behind the Ring. I'm here with Derric Rossy. Derric, let the boxing fans know a little about who you are.
Oh, well, I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. I went to Boston College, played some football there. Career didn't go too well in the pros, and now I found a new love. I'm boxing now, so I'm ranked number 11th in the WBC right now, and hopefully fighting for the NABF soon. And I'm moving up in the world.
Let us know how, as a Boston College graduate and as a football player, how a football player converted to boxing.
Oh, well, I only actually did it because my dad was a fighter, and I wanted to lose weight for the pros. So I did boxing and lost a lot of weight, but I did the gloves, and I got stung by the bug by it because it's that one-on-one compared to, a team sport. And I fell in love with it, just that, that work ethic I had from football, turning over into boxing, and now rest is history,
You only had, I think, 10 amateur fights, right. I'm assuming.
Right.
10 amateur fights. You won the Golden Gloves.
Yeah, Golden Gloves. I won the Empire State Games. I won the New York State Amateur Championship.
That's my show.
Yeah. And, I had a pretty good career as an amateur, so we stepped it up. I was under the tutelage of Al Gavin at the time, which is, late but great. Right. And, and then we stepped it up to the pros.
So usually fighters that have made it to your level, you're ranked number 11 by the WBC, right. They usually have 200 or 300 amateur fights. Right. You've only had 10. Right. What do people say about that?
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of negative out there about me not really being a fighter and how I probably can't make it because the conversion is.
They say you're not a fighter?
Yeah, that's what they say, But that's what I'm here. If I listened to all those people, I wouldn't be where I am. But you know what it is? I soak it up like a sponge. I'm a quick learner. I got the drive. I got the will. And, when there's a will, there's a way. You know how it is.
When you fought as an amateur, what steps did you take to turn pro? Like let the fans know and the other amateur fighters out there know what it takes to convert from amateur to pro and how you worked it out.
Well, I had a great promoter in Sal Musamichi who took me step by step. It's a big step from amateur to pro. It really is. But you got to take it step by step. You get the right people behind you. Also, it's just a mental game. It's the mental game. You're not just throwing punches to win. You're throwing punches to strategize. All the key things that come into boxing come into the pros. And those are things you got to learn step by step each fight. And it's a progression. And you might not win them all. But those are the learning curves right there,
So I'm going to take you back that you said that stuff about the way you fight as a pro.
Right.
What's the difference from the amateur and the pros? Tell us the difference.
It's just the mental aspect of it. As far as amateur-wise, you feel, coming from my background, I only had 10 amateur fights. So as far as someone else who has 100, it's different. But for me, I was punching to win. I really had no strategy. I'm dodging punches, just relying on athletic ability. As far as other guys, they have more of experience-wise. They know how to counter and stuff like that. And for me personally, when I turned in the pros, it was on-the-job training. I had to really learn how to cool myself down, not burn out, really pace myself, understand the game. So that's the big step, really understanding the game as you turn pro.
So now you're a heavyweight. You're ranked number 11. We know that people are ducking you. And a lot of people, we want a lot of people to know out there that your family comes from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And you fought out of the country, right. A few of your fights.
Right.
And I've talked to a lot of people in the press that were Latinos. Like I was at the Cotto Pacquiao fight,
right.
And I was at a bar with a bunch of Latino press people like myself,
right.
And they were talking about heavyweights.
Right.
And I was telling Sal, these people are talking about all these heavyweights, and we need a Spanish heavyweight. And I kind of tell them, I said, listen, there's a kid from my town, like not from my town, but from Long Island. Yeah, right. Close.
Right.
His name is Derric Rossy, and they're like, oh, who's that?
Right.
And I go, he's Puerto Rican.
Right.
And people don't know about him. We need to, us Latinos press,
right.
We need to let people know that Derric Rossy is, he could be the next heavyweight champion of the world. He's Puerto Rican, he's Latino, and he's a big kid. And then I was telling him you're a Boston College graduate, right. Well-educated, humble guy. And they were all like, oh my God, we didn't even know about him.
Right.
So we're here to help you.
That's cool.
We're gonna the guys that have been ducking you. Tell us a little about where you want to go now that you're ranked number 11. And
Right.
what kind of fights are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for the big fights. I mean, I'm part of the elite right now. I mean, as far as being under the radar, that's probably what I am. But that's okay. I'm going to sneak up on somebody, and they're not going to be ready for me. They're going to step on a landmine, and that won't be my fault, them taking me lightly. Because right now, you know what? I am nobody to the press. I am nobody to the fighters. You know, that's what fighting is, to prove yourself. And I'm looking for the fight so I can step up and prove myself. Bottom line. You know, you got to win.
Arreola, a fighter like him, what does it take? I mean, what are they waiting for? We think a great fight is a Mexican versus a Puerto Rican.
Right.
What is everybody waiting for out there?
I'm not sure. I mean, I respect Arreola. He's accomplished great things, obviously. And I think that'd be a hell of a fight, me and him. I think that'd be a hell of a fight with anyone in the top 10. But as far as me and Arreola, that would be a great fight, Mexican-Puerto Rican rivalry. But I don't know what they're waiting for. I guess maybe they think I need to prove myself more. And you know what? Let me.
The Garden, Mecca of boxing. Tito Trinidad, Puerto Rican, packed it out.
Right.
Cotto packed it out.
Yeah.
Now they have a new coming kid, Juanma Lopez.
Right. Unbelievable.
And he's in the small arena where they have the gloves.
Right.
But they're talking about next year him packing out.
Pack it out.
But imagine Juanma Lopez and a Rossy
Right.
card. And who would you want to fight in the Garden to pack that place out?
Oh, man. You just made my hair stand up. I mean, there's a selection. I mean, I fight anybody. I mean, you name it.
No, but we're looking for a title fight.
Oh, a title fight. Oh, give me Klitschko's. Give me Hayes. I'm ready for that.
And what would take, tell the fans and the people out there, what would it take to bring a Klitschko here to the Garden to fight you?
It'll take the fans. You got to want it.
We are behind the ring because you're a Latino and we're Latinos and we want you to have that title chance. Yeah. So we're gonna Puerto Ricanize you. So we're gonna kind of pimp you.
Thank you. I got it. This fit a little too small, but all right.
So we wish you the best, and
Thanks a lot, man.
And hopefully you'll get that title fight.
Oh, we will. We'll be up there.
Danny Mendez from Behind the Ring with Derric Rossy.